have good reception today. Oh. Mm-hmm. I haven't stretched. I forgot. Oh, man. Oh, I'm feeling old today. Shit.
Oh, hi, Lou.
Who?
Lou. It's, yeah, the Alec guy.
What's up, dude?
He gave me his shortened name, so it's easier for me to read. It's Lou.
It's a rye.
Oh, Wildman 81.
How's the reception? It's cloudy here, so it's, we're out in the country, so
Lex.
hopefully it's good, guys.
Lex, not Lou.
I apologize.
Lex, got it.
Shitty. What's up, Spencer?
Lex.
Everybody, welcome back. Got my new range up, dude. I wanted 9 targets set up, but I don't know, kind of got lazy, and I ran out of real estate too. Plus, I did all this by myself. I did all this in an hour. I promise. I've been busting my ass before the live, man, but it looks pretty sick, right? It's kind of the same setup we had for the trick shot range at Dangerfest. I mean, I could add those other 4 targets to make a giant square, but I'm kind of just wasting targets. I mean, I still have a few, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to do something really rad, like a giant wall or something, but when you cut your targets from circle to square, you're actually wasting quite a bit of material. And I wish I could take them somewhere and like have them cut on a bandsaw, like perfect. Because doing it with the chainsaw, I'm pretty good. But there's, it'd be nice if they were just perfect, which over time, you won't even be able to tell where one starts and one stops. But I don't know, I'm pretty stoked on it.
Well, I think it looks great. And Lex said the video and sound is great.
Oh, good, because we were really looking forward to doing the video today, live stream, and it was cloudy, and you just never know out here, man. Doesn't make sense, but yeah, had to use the old school method of just muscling. I gotta muscle them up there and screw them in there one by one. It works though, we're good. Lots of real estate for trick shots. And then I just have these over here just for random, instinctive throwing, because they're just at random distances. But I do want to start the stream off with a bang. So let's go ahead and, last week I did it, I think just 1 spin with the Tomahawk. Let's try to get it no spin. Oh, terrible. Oh, all over the place. Good sticks though. Everybody likes fire. Who doesn't like fire? Oh, there's my 6th one. Cool. Wow. Oh, blocked myself. Oh, come on. Yeah, blocked myself again.
Yeah, need them. Spencer said he's currently setting up a new target wall as well.
I was kind of wondering that, Spencer, because I saw you were still underneath that overhang, and that was kind of your winter setup, right? I figured you'd be making an outdoor one soon. Weather's been great here, but it's actually a little cool today for Memorial Day weekend, but come on. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm silhouetting the lighter. I'm not the best no spin guy, especially for accuracy. I can throw no spin pretty good, but for accuracy, I'm still really struggling. I did end up getting second at Broken Feather Palooza last weekend. The first place thrower like blew us all out of the water.
He was on fire.
Yeah, he was on fire. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Just terrible. I mean, sticking them though, right?
Yes, you are.
Oh, come on. Ah! Believe me, you'll know when I hit it. If you haven't seen this yet, it's pretty cool. Okay, let me take my time here and aim. I touched it.
You might block yourself again.
Yeah, I did. Okay, the aiming thing seemed to help. Let's try that again. No, come on.
Yeah.
That's the exact same spot I just stuck it. Ugh. Again, throwing the 8.5 inches of danger, 1/4 inch version. Oh, man! How did it pop?
Did it pop?
What just happened?
I thought I just hit it and bounced off.
I heard oh! I had a,
You had a firecracker?
there's a firecracker I had on there. I forgot. One of those ones that you just throw at. I was like, what is that sound?
You did a 2-for-1. You just
Yeah,
didn't even
well,
know.
that's what I was kind of hoping. If the, it would blow up and make a popping sound when the lighter exploded. That's kind of what I forgot I put it on there, though. I did it last week. I forgot. All right, I'm going to hit it sometime. Come on. Oh, dude.
Look, the sun came out for you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what I was looking at over there. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it blew, but didn't.
It blew off the other side. No need to fret, boys and girls. I've got more. So how's everybody's Memorial Day weekend going? I'm thankful that you guys are here watching because I'm sure everybody's usually got family stuff or going to the lake or whatever. That would have been nice, but Alicia and I are just kind of hanging out here at the house together. We had a bunch of yard work to catch up on. Did a lot of that yesterday. Alicia did some gardening. So did my mama.
But it looks good now.
Yeah. Yes, it does. It was worth it. Okay.
Okay, old school, my school. Which is it? The no spin throw you want to learn?
Yes. Please ask questions. I don't have my banner up, but this is the banner that's usually up. Questions about knife throwing, please ask. And then right after I show this lighter, who's boss, because it keeps making fun of me, called me fat. Okay. Good thing we're not. Damn, I do better with trick shots than I do with this. That's wild. I've already thrown probably 30 times. At least, because I got 6 knives. All right.
Okay.
Oh, block myself. Oh! Damn. Right. I had to try it. Sometimes you can get an assist off of your other knife that you already throw. You know, it's like you can get it to slide. And it's cool, especially, it's easier to do with rotational throwing. But if you're going for a card and you hit someone on the left, you can actually aim for that at an angle and it goes slide right into where you're throwing. It's pretty cool. So, I guess I won't be throwing no spin around anybody anytime soon. Come on! Damn it! Well, that was bunk. I put it, all right, one more time, and then I'll answer some questions. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you put the lighter too high, or?
I think it was on top of the other lighter. It's the gas has got to,
flow down.
So if it blows it the other way, it's not great. No bueno. Oh, got to crack a new pack of cards. Look at that. Oh, damn, this was a good one too. Who left this here? I wonder.
Owen?
Probably. You left a brand new pack though. That's cool. I still need to post his magic.
Oh, you haven't posted his magic
No,
yet?
I got to post all kinds. I mean, my phone is, it's completely full, so I can barely use the damn thing. But yeah, I got some really cool magic tricks, and Owen is a great magician, good friend of mine. He lives in Kokomo, Indiana. And whenever he comes over, I always make him do this trick. I love magic.
Tammy Pierce is on again and asked, are there any regulations on the type or size of knives at Dangerfest?
So almost every other throwing organization, competition, oh damn, got soot all over my knife from the candle. Almost every other organization and or throw in the world requires you to throw a certain length a certain length of knife, and it has to be a throwing knife. But at Dangerfest, I'll allow you to throw anything that you want as long as you can throw it safely. The only reason that those rules are even there is because back in the day, not so much anymore, but back in the day, a lot of the throwing knives were small and they were super thin and they were made out of stainless steel. And they were sharp, and ricochets with those are terrible. I mean, they bounce back just as fast as you can throw them. So that's kind of why those rules were implemented back in I think those have been around since the 90s or something. But today, for instance, this knife is 8.5 inches, 1/4 inch thick. And this one's also made of stainless, but it's a different kind of stainless. It's 440C, and it doesn't really ricochet as bad. So all knives ricochet, some worse than others. The bigger the knife, the less it's gonna ricochet. But if you show up and you're like, hey, all I've been throwing, all I know is Gil Hibbins, or, you know, what else is it? And you know what I'm talking about. If you show up and you're like, hey, this is what I've been practicing with, this is what I would like to throw, like, as long as I can see you throw normal and you're not just out there in them, trying to hurt somebody or yourself, then it's cool. You know, we do that also, so it's more welcoming, you know, like, well, I don't have the right knives. Well, come anyway, you know, we'll let you throw, dude. But yeah. Oh, man. Okay, that was terrible. Any other questions you guys got?
Well, let's see. One wants to learn no spin. Lex wants to learn fast draw.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we named that video fast draw, but we did a live video about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, where I just focused on fast draw the whole time, and I gave out a lot of really, really good information in that one. I don't believe it's named fast draw though, but you can see the video. It comes up. I have a timer set up. We were throwing in this lane, and then there's the timer right there. So, yeah, I didn't name it fast draw. I should have, but all right, let's blow this damn lighter, dude. This will drive me nuts.
Loic stopped by. He said, Brandon, my
Yo!
brother. He said, just dropping by to say, love you, man. Can't stay. It's way too late over here. Big
I love
shout
you too, dude. I love you
and
too.
Alicia.
Yeah,
You two are the best.
I didn't think about it. We should have done it a little earlier.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'd much rather do these in the evening. We miss you, dude. Miss you a lot. Really looking forward to Dangerfest. It's coming up September 19th. We are already gearing up for that. We are getting the ball moving on a lot of stuff.
Yes, we are.
It's going to be a big year. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited to see everybody again.
Yes, we are.
It was great seeing Marcus Behart and Wolf from Germany, and you know the Canadians.
Astrid.
Astrid,
Who
yeah.
got
I mean,
the
it's just
Dangerfest tattoo last year, by the way.
yeah, dude. I haven't posted that yet.
Oh,
I'm going
man.
to.
That was-
Astrid's got the Dangerfest logo on her leg, dude. It's sick. It's sick. We had a tattoo artist there last year. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, she's going to be there this year, but she's just hanging out and having fun this
I know.
year.
I know.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh, my first drop. First of many. Come on!
Goodness sakes, did you just...
What is going on? Damn.
Well, Ider's just saying, well, you shouldn't be
Yeah, I
no
don't-
spinning it.
It's got a force field, I think. All right, I'm gonna switch it up. Let's go to half spin. Let's see if I can snap a half in there from here. Take me a minute. Come on! I know someone's watching right now like, hit it already, dude. I can do better. You might be able to. You never know. If you practice all the time in the backyard and you're like, man, I'm really getting good, it'd be nice to test myself. I suggest you go to a throw. Not mine, just anybody's. You know, you can look out, you know, there's a lot of different throws popping up all around the United States now. You know, the United States is large though, so there's not too many out in the real Midwest. We're Indiana, we're still considered Midwest, but there's one in Missouri, the Blade Aces throw. I think that's in August,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's August. It's like a month before ours, I believe.
Unfortunately, we can't make that one. We're going to the Boobs throw in Texas. It is hosted at a castle, a man-made castle. Pretty excited about that. I've always been a big fan of medieval stuff. King Arthur, I've always loved that story. Lady of the Lake, Guinevere, Knights of the Round Table, all that junk. Oh yeah, I was doing half spin, I forgot. Damn.
Iga Tango said, nice to see the main target area back up.
Thanks, dude. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's pretty good. I've had it before, is why I'm not super stoked on it.
You can throw trick shots without having the,
What's that?
you can have your trick shot area back without having to catch
Yeah,
any
that's
more
I
2x4s
miss throwing
on.
over here. I feel I don't know. It feels like I can freestyle more. Like when I'm throwing over here, it's like it doesn't even make sense. I don't even know why, but
Because it just,
All right.
the more area gives you more.
yeah,
free
I
range
got all this
forward.
room. Plus, I can throw 50 feet if I want. All right, we're going underhand now. Dude, I just blocked myself again. This is embarrassing. Those are bullseyes, though.
Lex said he is going to be definitely going to make the one at the castle. So
Hell yeah. Oh, who said that?
that's Lex is the one that
Oh, you
was going to try
better
and go to the one
contact
before.
Goldie. You need to contact Goldie because there's a limited available.
Tickets.
I think there's only 100 people that are allowed to come. Now, I don't think that they'll fill it up because it's a Texas throw and it's far. I don't know. I
know.
could be wrong.
Right, we don't know.
But yeah,
you wanna
contact
make sure.
Goldie.
I know she still has openings.
Goldilocks, Goldie McLean is her last name now. Goldie
Yeah.
McLean. Email me, dude. Email me. Oh my God.
No, Pam just texted me and said, hey, I have a question for you. And then she texted and says, I have a friend in Syracuse that is interested in knife throwing.
Hey, Syracuse. Not
She's-
far from, very close to the Dangerfest.
Yeah, she said, I told him about Danger and you. Are you guys home this weekend? I am in California right now.
Yeah, we're home. Yeah.
Pam the Amazing.
Who is it?
It's Pam. She texted me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude. All right, I'm about to switch to rotation so I can nail it. I know I can hit it within a few throws on that, but I don't know if you guys are still watching. I know it's kind of boring. Ooh. What the?
What's going on?
Yo. That was a weird knot or something. Unless I threw the knife backwards or something. What the hell?
No, Rocky Mountain Bear. It's not the one in Cancun, Mexico. Did you search it on Facebook?
Dangerfest 2025.
He said he did, but it shows.
There is another Dangerfest,
He
but you got to
said-
put 2025 in.
It says
Dangerfest is one word.
Yeah.
Capital D, capital F. God damn, I suck. Dude.
Let's see. Tom McLean is looking for throws in Southern California. Do we know of any?
As far as I know, there are no big throws in California anymore. There used to be one in San Diego called the San Diego Chuckers, I believe.
Do they do the Big Bear one? They didn't
Oh,
have-
the Big Bear one, yes. That's in, shoot. Did that one already happen?
I don't know if
Or is that in July? Yes, the Big Bear throw hosted by Bill LaGrasso. I forgot about that. It's a very small throw. It's small. So I'm not sure about that one. Dude. I swear I'm a professional and I swear I know what I'm doing.
Yes, Rocky. The one in Indiana. That is us.
Yep, Pearson, Indiana.
Oh, he said he's super close to Big Bear. Okay. If you send Brandon an email at fulltank,
I'll try to get that info for you.
at gmail.com, we can reach out and see if we can.
But
Get
the
that
thing
info.
is, it might be an invite. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know if it's open to the public. I'll be honest.
We can ask Grabowski.
But if you're a knife thrower and you're interested in throwing, I'm pretty sure that he'd be okay with it.
Yes.
Because that's how all knife throwers are. They're just really welcoming and
Yes. So I'm
trying to get as many people into the sport as possible. Oh my God. Let's slide them right in between. Dude. Okay. I'm gonna blame this on Alicia. She kept me up really late last night.
Okay, I did. I'll take that blame. I did.
Come on.
I kept him up so late he couldn't find his glasses when he woke up this
That's
morning.
true. I am blind.
Tom, just
Dude.
shoot him an email and we'll get hold of our friend in California and see what we can find out for you on that one.
Yeah, I don't think he has it posted anywhere really for anyone to even find. It's like the smallest throw imaginable. He has an awesome property, but his backyard is just, I mean, his targets are about as big as this, and he only has one range, I believe. I've never been there. I would like to go. I'd like to go to all of them, honestly.
One
Just
day,
not
babe, one day.
Dude!
Unfortunately, they have this thing called life and responsibilities and finances. I mean, we'd figure out how to.
Why?
Okay, so the last one that they did on Facebook that I see is 2022. So we'll figure out what they've got going
No,
on.
I'm sure they were there last year.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm just saying when I searched it to find if they did an event.
I know
online.
because Diego went. Dude, all right. I'm done. Sorry, no explosion today. I'm pissed. Ah!
Well, maybe you can try it again at the end. But
All right.
Tomahawk.
But
I agree, Lex. No income tax. I'm with you.
what's going on? What's anybody want to see? Let's do some instinctive stuff. All the targets. Oh, maybe. Big knives, no spin. Very different kind of throw. If you're used to throwing small knives, all that weight is usually in your hand. And you can create just like a barrel, let it slide out of your hand.
All right, Tuffy, are you still on after Brandon finished that up? Tuffy?
Sorry guys, that was kind of a lackluster.
It's all right. The lighter just got scared. It's fine. All right, Tuffy 11,000 said earlier while you were doing that. Do you hold the knife the same way for underhand?
Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so this is my grip for rotational throwing. It's called the handshake grip. Put my hand here, wrap my fingers around right there. That is a handshake grip. And I'm pinching here, but I'm using all these fingers. If you just use your top two fingers, this is a pinch grip. And there's not a whole lot of control there. And some people can do it. It's just not for me. So I like to use my fingers, and I use this. And I get a little bit of extra snap out of my throws by doing that. But yes, this grip right here, if I want to throw underhand for half spin or whatever, it's the exact same, right? But I'm throwing flat. I'm using my thumb to help control rotation, regardless of what knife I'm throwing. And it's the exact same way for the other side if I want to do underhand one rotation. And this, I know I've shown this to you guys many times, but this exercise right here, see how it's staying flat in the air? Because I'm sliding my hand off of the rear end. So that's how you know you're getting a good release to cancel rotation. Dude, Damn!
What are you doing?
Stayed in my hand a little bit. There we go.
Maybe your body's just not used to this side again.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Jeff.
Where'd that knife go?
In the far corner. In the corner.
Oh.
Oh. Instinctive full spin.
So that was underhand half. Let me try that again. That was just stupid. So further one, close, medium. Further, close, medium. So it's all instinctive throwing. Your distance does not matter. It's more of a feel thing. It takes a very long time to get to that. But man, it is satisfying. It is well worth the time that it takes to learn how to throw instinctively. I love throwing rotationally, but it's kind of limited to certain things. Now you can get a little extra distance out of things by controlling your release, putting your thumb on the spine, whatever. But underhand full spin, the exact same thing. This is half spin from the blade. It's the exact same thing from this side, doing the exact same technique. It's just you got to give it a little bit. You know, it's just twice as much more as. Okay, over rotated. I just need to follow through more. There it is. Damn. There we go. And it's an instinctive throw as well. I haven't thrown the Griffins, and that's my excuse for ricocheting. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
The Griffins are, in my opinion, they're super simple. You know, not the coolest knife, but I think they're great. I've learned almost everything I know with this knife right here. If I had no other knives, I would still be pretty stoked because these are just sick. I've learned no spin with them. They're good for everything. But one spin.
I was going to say, you've thrown
One spin.
competitions in the past with no spin with those before, haven't you?
One spin. Say it again.
In the past, you've thrown those for no spinning competitions at one point.
Back then? I don't know if that's true.
I was trying to think.
I don't.
Did that in
I may have at Joe's or something. But oh, dude, Outlaw. He doesn't really go to the throws and stuff anymore. But Justin Cooper, Outlaw, he is an amazing, amazing all-around thrower. He's like, there's only a few people that are good all around, and he's absolutely one of them. And he throws no spin with Griffins, and he can put up. You know, he's a top 5 thrower regardless of where he's at. He can throw top 5 knife, hawk, or no spin. And he throws his Griffins. This is the exact grip, but he does more of a push throw, kind of how I learned. And he is accurate, dude. He is so accurate. Mm-hmm. Dude, that's not a bad grip. Right there. It's a little kooky. You can kind of put your thumb right up against those nubs. And you're just using your fingertips to push forward. Wow, that works pretty good. Weird.
Oh, hey, Donna.
Donna, what's up, girl?
Miss you, girl. See you in like
Hey, girl.
26 to 25 days.
Wow.
Do you have any tips for no spin throwing?
I have lots of tips. I'll show you 5 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just kidding.
She also wants to know what pocket knife you have on today.
Oh, which one? I got Cold Steel Espada, just a little guy. Then I also have the 4-inch tie light. The 6-inch is over there. I swap them out. Then I have the 8.5 inches of Danger. 3/8 thick. This one's got a nice patina on it because it's always touching my fat gut.
Oh, it's huge.
And then a neck knife, Cold Steel Tokyo Spike. The old ones are sick. You cannot find these anymore. And if you do, let me know because I want to buy it. The new ones are junk.
Yeah, but Larry's got a good one. That's almost, he's going to make kind of similar to that.
Yeah. Okay, tips for no spin. Let me grab a little cerveza.
And Lex asked, do you throw shurikens?
Yeah.
He said laugh out loud at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been known to throw a couple things.
It's a couple.
Yeah, dude. There's bow shuriken that are like pencils or spikes, and then there's shuriken, which are stars. It takes zero skill to throw a star. If you can throw a rock, you can stick a star. Okay, tips for no spin. Let's move the camera up a little bit.
Oh, shoot.
And so the way I learned was just how I was just showing you is a push throw. And not everybody likes to do it that way. It lacks power, lacks velocity. But super simple. See how the knife is teetering right there? If I don't have forward momentum, it'll fall out of my hand. So see that? I'm not using my hand until it started, if I was to continue that motion, it would stay in my hand because it's being pushed. So take that tip right there, where it's starting to tip, and then you just take those your two fingers where you're touching it and just push off of that point. So I'm not saying learn this and stick with this. This is just kind of a way to get your mind wrapped around what's actually happening. Because no spin, you literally have to retrain your brain. So most people, when you stick something in their hand that is long, like a stick, whatever, you hold on to one hand, you're going to do this. So rotational throwing, yes, you do need to do that motion. I'm using my wrist. You don't want to use too much. You want to use most of your arm or whatever, but so you have to retrain your brain not to use your wrist like that. So in the beginning, you want to learn to keep your wrist cocked back like this, because everybody has a tendency to do this. You do not want to do that with no spin. So back like this, forward, and then eventually you'll get so good that you'll be able to do it where your knife flies through the air and smacks the target just like this. That means you're doing the technique wonderfully. You want to cancel spin. So once you get to that point where your wrist is cocked back and it's too much, then you learn to lock your wrist straight with your forearm. And that is how you get a whole lot of velocity. Mm-hmm. And then in the beginning, I always start everybody off at about 10 feet. 7 feet is 2 meters. And you don't always want to stick everybody up close to the target because some people throw hard. You do not need to throw hard. That comes later. Actually, as a matter of fact, if you want to throw competitively, you don't ever need to throw hard. But you just don't want to be that close up because of ricochets. Ricochets can happen, especially on smaller targets. The smaller your target, the more chance a ricochet is going to come back and hit you. The bigger the target surface area, the better it's going to be, because the bad ricochets happen off of the edge. And also no spin throwing, because there's crazy angles that's going on. Bad ricochets. The worst ricochets I've ever seen are always no spin. Rotational throwing, it's pretty safe. I mean, you got to really mess up to get a bad ricochet with spin. But anyway, so you start and you just get sticks. I was, just stay at 10 feet. Whoops. Oh my God. And then once you get consistent sticking here, tight group consistently, then all you do to gain distance is back up. And you can even do that incremental. The better you get, be like, okay, I'm feeling really, these aren't the best knives for me doing this, but oh well. Okay. Once you get a good stick, then you back up a little bit. And then you continue to do that. And eventually, you'll get to a point where you'll get like a block. 20 feet is usually the most difficult for people to overcome or get past consistently. we kind of consider that the expert distance. Once you're able to do that, you know, you're doing very, very well. But you just move back incrementally, you know, and then you can also practice moving forward and back and just kind of learning the different adjustments you have to make. And eventually it'll become subconscious. You'll just look at the target and hold your knife, feel the knife, and and then be able to, there we go. See, a much bigger, longer knife like this, it's not heavy really. Just the longer it is, the more all that weight sticks outside of your hand, the more difficult it is to get it to, you know, we call it no spin, but if you were to see my release, it's technically quarter spin. I'm actually releasing here, and it comes out of my hand about right there. So the release is much sooner than you, that's a good tip. The release is much sooner than you think it would be when you're first learning. You'd be like, there's no way. And a lot of times when you over-rotate, it's because you're releasing too late, and it stays in your hand a little too long, and it comes out, and it rotates like this. Underspin is better than overspin because you know you're doing your technique correctly. If you can get it to fly through the air like this, see it stayed vertical the whole flight. Good. Now I just back off a little bit and the knife tip will turn in. Oh, man, I'm getting some terrible ricochets and stuff. I apologize.
You tell him for me, Polly.
But yeah, no spin. The most difficult to learn. I think it's the most rewarding to learn. I started off as a rotational thrower, and I'm not even to the point where I would like to be with no spin yet. I'm pretty good, but I could be better for sure. But I consider myself a pretty good all-around thrower, so I like to bounce around from things to things. And in the beginning, if you want to get good at something, I suggest you stick with that. Stick with one set of knives. Find something that you like and stick with those. You know, I've heard some people say it's better to throw all kinds of things, and I agree. It's good so you can feel the difference in weight and learn to adjust. But especially if you want to compete, I would stick with one set of knives. That's just, you know, how I did it. I stuck with these for many, many, many years, and I still throw these all the time. But yeah, I'm sorry I rambled a little bit. But
You're allowed it Sunday.
Anybody else have any questions about anything? We're doing a trick shot here in a minute. Oh, fast draw.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully that person is still watching. Fast draw is pretty simple. You stand, we are doing 5-meter fast draw this year at Dangerfest. Everybody's leveling up. We used to do 5-meter fast draw at Dangerfest in the years past, but no one was that good at it yet. And I think the skill level has gone up quite a bit, so we are going to do 5-meter fast draw. But fast draw, you need a knife and a sheath on a belt. If you don't have a sheath, you can make one, borrow one. A lot of people are really cool with their stuff. You can't borrow these though. I have another one you can borrow.
Spencer said, he said 5-meter fast draw?
Yeah.
And then he said,
don't be a
oh,
pussy.
Boy. Don't worry, Spencer. I think I'm going to throw in amateur fast draw on Sunday for the rest of us that don't qualify.
Amateur, come on.
Well, some of us, you know, can't compete with you.
I'm going to, so we usually do this at 3 meters. I'm going to do it at 5 meters just because, but it doesn't matter. It's you just draw. So traditional fast draw, which we do a complete separate event for no spin. We do no spin fast draw as well. And everybody's been getting really good at that too. And there's a lot of different sheaths for that, but this is one of my my custom ones right here. It's a drop leg sheath, like that. Sits on your leg right there. Draw it out and throw. I'm just going to be demonstrating rotational, but there's a light that turns a color, and when it goes green, then it's your turn to throw. So it's just, so there's different organizations. We used to do this, like this, and then draw and throw. Then the Europeans, they do this, where you have to touch your thumb on your collarbone. And here in the United States, we started doing lawman ready, which you can have your palm touching, but your fingers cannot touch your knife. Your hand has to be open like this. When they say go, boom. Because we're trying to replicate fast draw with weapons. You know, that's what ultimately what we're doing. We're trying to replicate a duel. So you know, in the movies or whatever, you know, they would have their hands close to their weapon like this. So we can't really regulate how close you can be. I just say you can have your palm touching. Now for no spin, we allow 1 digit because no spin is very difficult to grab correctly. So this is legal. Or this, like 1 digit can be touching, but your hand has to be open.
And it will be shaking.
Yeah, it's, dude, no spin is, or fast draw is the sickest. It's the most fun. Everybody
heart's
stops what
beating
they're
fast.
doing. It's,
It's
yeah,
like-
there's an adrenaline rush. It's fun.
Yeah. Watching that light timer change, you think it's like so much time, but it's not.
Yeah.
Well, man, give me a minute. And then
Dude,
I'll
5
answer.
seconds seems like 5 hours sometimes. So that's the basics of fast draw. And like I said, every organization has their own set of rules that make me angry. The way we do it in the United States is the best. Let's just be honest. You know, why don't we start like this? How about we do fast draw like this? Or let's do it like, let's tie our, you know, make it more difficult.
Ziggy asked, is it still 3 ring at 5 meters?
No. We will allow the 4 ring at 5 meters. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Which we allow the 4 ring for no spin as well. We might change that, man. We might. We're only 10 feet away. Let's be honest here.
And you've gotten you've gotten them challenged.
Everybody's really, really good now. So you know, yeah, skill level's gone up, dude. So we need to adjust accordingly. Like things have been pretty easy in the past. So I mean, knife throwing is tough, but the people that are into it are really into it, and I'd like to see the skill level go up.
So Michael asked, what about underhand fast draw? That's in your open, isn't it?
You can do whatever you want. Yeah. Technically, the main fast draw, it's open. If you want to throw no spin during that, you can. I think you're at a disadvantage, but if you're better at that, fine. But most people do conventional overhand or straight from the sheath. Straight from the sheath is much, much quicker. You're taking out a whole step. Instead of going from here to here to here, you're just throwing there.
That's what
Now,
Johnson and Wiseman do, right?
yes, yes. Now, much faster, a lot less consistent. I doubt to see anybody doing that in the 5 meter. Now, I would love to see that, but man, that's got to be hard. Yeah.
Joe Dinier said, how deep do you stick usually?
What's that?
Joe asked, how deep do you stick usually?
About 7 inches.
Oh, shit.
Dude, so I'm throwing at cottonwood. Any soft wood is great for knife throwing. Now, some people use oak. It's not as forgiving. It'll teach you to stick your knife straight, that's for sure. Any softwood, pine, poplar, and cottonwood. Cottonwood is king. That's all I use. Nothing but the best for my friends. Everybody, we always throw at cottonwood at Dangerfest. You're going to have a much higher success rate for sticks. Now, knots, even knots in cottonwood aren't that bad. We tried to choose the best targets for Dangerfest, but every once in a while there's a knot in there, and you'd be surprised. A cottonwood knot you can still stick pretty easy. You go over to like oak or something like that, I mean, it's just gonna eject the knife. There's no way it's gonna stick. But just for fun, let's do some 7-meter fast draw.
And then Alan Badge asked, can you do underhand with your Tomahawk?
Yeah, I can, yeah. Give me a second here. Let me show off a little bit.
Wildman, I will ask him, just hang on. Wildman wanted to know your recommendation for the first set of knives for him to start with.
Oh, man.
And then how to do that code. For the free knives from the giveaway.
That's the guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh.
He's asking your opinion of what to get.
So that's the guy that won?
Yeah.
He's back. Okay.
No.
Does he know he won?
Yeah, we told him Thursday, honey.
He didn't email me.
Okay.
All you gotta do is email me, dude, and I'll send you the code for $100 off anything off the site. A good set of knives. Now, you're only beginning, unfortunately, the $100 is only gonna cover one knife. Now, that's kind of a personal thing, and honestly, I don't even know it's available on the site anymore, dude. But I would recommend, and forgive me, knife makers, I always recommend go to Amazon. There's many, many great knives. I wish these knives were out when I first started throwing, but Amazon, the Chinese companies have really discovered what's good, and they're selling things insanely cheap. The people here in the United States, we cannot compete with those prices. TE Dojo, Tactical Edge Dojo, 1, JXC, JXO, 2, Throw Club, 3, Cold Steel, Boker, the Boker Zeal 2s are excellent. Condor makes some good stuff. I would stick to those 6 brands. Anything other than that may look cool, but it's not. So I would recommend those. Anything that you could afford. We're trying to get people into the sport. No one wants to buy a $300 set of throwing knives and find out that they don't like them or they would like something else. So and also attend to throw. You'll be able to put your hands on many, many different styles and thicknesses and lengths of knives. Everybody's super cool, usually lets you throw their stuff. So then that's the best place to go to, like, ooh, this is what I want. Or even there's a lot of makers that have all their wares out, their merchandise. And a lot of the makers will have a set or a knife for you to go test. And again, I highly recommend attending a throw. It'll change everything for you. Ooh, lefty. I think we should do 7-meter fast draw. How about that, Spencer? I wonder who'd win that. Really separate the men from the boys.
Spencer's gonna bring it. I'm gonna take you down.
Bring it on.
And last year watching you throw, Spencer said, I am so down.
Now, believe it or not, I have a video from, I think, a year and a half ago where I'm throwing fast draw with a timer from 7 meters. And I was able to squeeze out a 7-meter throw under a second. Not much under a second, but I got it. So, yeah, come get some.
Spencer says, let's see how that shoulder holds up, old man.
Oh, my shoulder's fine. It's my elbow.
It's the elbow and the back. Last year, I believe I was putting...
oh, yeah, it was my back. My
yeah,
back
I was
hurting
rubbing
bad.
him down with it.
Well, because all the damn work I got to do. So everybody has a good time.
Yeah, I was trying to keep him all
Those were shit throws.
icy hot or whatever the heck we were putting on it, but his cream to make it better. We got him through.
Still pulled out the win.
Ziggy said, long distance fast draw.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, DeBear.
Yeah, it's only 7 meters, dude. This is well within competition.
The DeBear just joined us and said, WTF, I didn't know you were streaming. We did this, we decided Thursday to do one today for everybody that couldn't.
Don't have a, ooh, dead bullseye. That one's for Spencer, right here. Mwah.
Lex, you are going to kick my butt in no spin. Lex said he's practicing every day no spin. He's
Oh,
gonna
dude,
get
no
going
spin,
on the
7
fast
meter?
drop.
Damn, that'd be tough. Let's try it. Let's try it. I already missed enough knives. Make myself look like an idiot.
Don't forget
So
to
this
do your
rig here-
Tomahawk no spin or underhand.
This is custom. Oh yeah, underhand fast draw doesn't really make any sense because the knives,
I said it, yeah, but I meant the Tomahawk.
well, someone
Yeah.
asked about that earlier, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I thought someone did. Because half spin has got to be thrown from the blade, so it doesn't really make sense. Because everything's in the sheath, you know what I mean?
we missed you too, Tom. He said Thursday was in Alabama and hardly on his phone.
Oh, he's in Alabama?
On
Oh,
Thursday
it
he
drove
was.
right past us, huh? Didn't even stop by. That's messed up, dude.
Justin Heights is back on tonight, and he said, I have a hard time hitting up close, but I can hit far away from distance.
That's odd.
Yeah.
That is odd. Let's move up a little bit. I don't want to be doing no 7 meter fast draw on this, man. So we'll try, all right, we'll try a couple 5 meter.
Oh,
Okay. There we go. So my throw is a lot different when I do fast draw because I'm not trying to draw my hand all the way up. I'm trying to get it off as quick as possible. So I throw a little bit more sidearm. And this is by no means easy at all. No spin fast draw is very difficult, but it's been really cool to see everybody kind of adapt and get better at it. So usually a regular throw is this or a little bit of a sidearm here. So when I'm doing fast draw, no spin, I usually try to get it up and throw. Just trying to take away as much movement as possible. It becomes a different throw, really. 7 meter would be extremely difficult. Now, I don't know if you guys saw, yeah, it was Adam Cheladine. He had a video where he was in China recently, hanging out with his bros. And they were doing fast draw, but they were doing it without sheaths. I was like, they're in China. Just have some little kid whip them up real quick. You know, they were just putting their knife on their thigh, you know, and then just throwing. And I was like, why is everybody got to be so different? Can't we all just agree that knives need sheaths? Okay, so yeah, I can already feel my elbow. My elbow does not like that. I can't do fast draw for too long in a row.
well, then you want to do that underhand tomahawk throw?
Underhand tomahawk. Thank you for reminding me.
And then your trick shot?
Yep. Yep. It's so nice having targets
It's all
to
pretty
move
now.
around.
Look at that, everybody. It's all pretty. Got his wall built back up.
What's up?
I told him, look at all your pretty wall now. You've got it
Yeah,
built back
yeah.
up.
Look at that.
It doesn't look naked anymore.
Looks good. I missed it.
Yeah,
I've just been super lazy. Okay. There's a lot of different ways that you can throw underhand. Just regular grip right here. Underhand one spin. Oh,
You
geez.
will not ask me to do it because I'll break another tomahawk handle or something.
Yeah, somehow Alicia broke 3 tomahawk handles last weekend, and she's not a very strong thrower either. So
Right. It's not like
she
I
must
have
have hit just right. So if you underspin, you smack that right there. So what people have found out, and a lot of most customized tomahawks look like this.
I got you.
This
I
is
got
my
you, Don.
set from Larry Mayer from Offset Knives. You see that little 45 right down there at the bottom? That makes a huge difference. And it's also nice to, if you drop your pinky to get a little bit more rotation. That's another trick that you guys, I don't know if I've told you that. So holding it up here, you drop your pinky a little bit, below it, and it gives you a little bit more rotation. But yeah, it's a nice little tip. And obviously it works because she broke 3, and it's insane because I've hardly ever broken
I've never
a Tomahawk
broken one
handle.
before. Never. And,
These are made of hickory, and they're very, very resilient.
and yes, we'll be real. I throw crazy on, Tomahawks, but still, I only hit the target. I didn't even hit another Tomahawk, but it just was my weekend to hit them just right, I guess.
Okay, so that's the regular grip, underhand, and then the other grip is reverse grip or ice pick grip. So this one would probably be 2 rotations from here. Yeah.
Oh!
Damn it. I don't think I hit it directly. I was just talking about.
I think it hit like the black part
It
of
hit
the
very.
thing, though.
It hit the edge. It's a good thing these are rounded.
See? You didn't even split it.
But
The heck?
okay, that wasn't too bad. So I'm just using hammer grip. This is a hammer grip, by the way. This is not. That's a hammer grip right there. I see people like saying it's wrong. I don't know.
I will say, I wasn't a weenie, though. My Mountain Man, it split like my second throw, and I still held that handle the whole way through Mountain Man and didn't switch it out.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to throw that way. It's just that I'm throwing rotationally, and I'm adding an extra spin. So the more spins you add, the more difficult it becomes to be instinctive. Now this throw that I was doing first, that's an instinctive throw. It's just a feel thing. And I suppose you could do that ice pick grip as well. It's just, okay, here, I'm gonna try to do a 1 rotation ice pick grip from this distance. I'm about 5.5 meters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna throw this upside down like this. I'm gonna let it slide out of my hand. Okay, didn't work. Okay, I need to really follow through.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much, dude, for the
Awesome.
donation. I appreciate that. And no one has to do that. I do this for free, but it's cool every once in a while. I appreciate it, dude.
Actually-
a lot of people charge a lot of money to do what I'm doing.
And Joe was our first person to purchase Dangerfest tickets.
Oh, yeah, dude. Thank you. I'll be
Yes.
getting that knife out to you very soon, dude.
Yes, he
I
was.
promise.
And Martello said Tortorici sent me. Good.
Oh, shit. Tortorici, he's a
Love
good dude.
Tortorici.
Yeah, very, very good thrower.
Yeah,
Very good.
Him and his wife are amazing.
Yeah. You don't see me throw a whole lot of tomahawks. I'm a knife thrower, and that encompasses all things. It's just that tomahawks aren't as challenging, in my opinion. That's why all those axe bars are so popular. They're, some cities have 3 or 4 of them. It's just because you can take any person off the street, as long as they're able-bodied, you can have them throwing and sticking tomahawks in just a few minutes. Now you add the word axe, that sounds even cooler. So I'm like, I learned how to throw an axe today. Well, let's calm down, they're hatchets. But
Joe said it will be his first throw.
oh, dude, you're gonna love it.
Yeah. Super excited about it. And then Karen asked, what is the weirdest thing you have ever thrown?
That's a pretty good question. The weirdest thing. I mean, dude, if it has a point, I can throw and stick it.
That little thing that
needle nose pliers.
James Nation has, that he can throw really well, that him and Aiden. What is
Little
that
dart.
called? I don't know.
I'm not sure what you mean, but like just unorthodox stuff. Stuff that's not meant to be thrown, like a bull punch. Here, check this out. This is pretty rad. So I used to be an iron worker, and I still have a lot of my old tools laying around. So everybody knows that punches, drift punches and set punches or whatever, they can be thrown. You go to any hardware store and get a nice punch, and I highly recommend them. Like this one here, I think was $10 or $12 from Ace Hardware. Boom. Now I put a little bit of a scalpel tip on there to make it stick a little better. But yeah, just any punch is great. bow shuriken style, more of a palm push Japanese style. But anyway, here's a bullpen.
Holy mackerel.
Bullpen. And it's beefy, dude. It has no tip on it. It's completely flat. People have said in the comments before that I've sharpened it. You don't need to. This thing hits big time. I don't know, it's pretty cool to throw, you know, anything like that.
He did throw a chair.
Meat cleavers, I threw a chair. I stuck a chair because the Russians were talking shit.
Right.
I don't know, like.
Aw,
Oh,
bear.
a framing square.
Dom just gave you $20.
Dom, come on, dude. That's
He
so
loves
cool.
us.
Thank you so much, man. I love you. You been using those nunchucks or what, dude? You better practice up, son. I suggest looking up Ken Hill. Ken Hill is an OG. He teaches, he does live streams and stuff. Ken Hill. He's fast, dude, and he's sick. He can do swords, nunchucks, poi. Yeah, he's just an excellent, excellent thrower. But yeah, thank you so much, man. That means a lot.
He said, dude, I got the hand roll.
Yeah, dude. Hand roll.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
Good. Now remember, there's a forward one and a reverse one. So I believe the forward one is the easier one. That's this here. The one I was teaching you over the weekend was the reverse roll. This one here. Whoop. But all right. It's probably trick shot time, huh?
Yeah. It's 6:05.
6:05. Okay.
I just let
Since I have my no spin rig on, which by the way, ThrowStar did not accept my, you know. Whoa, another dude! Come on, man. I appreciate that.
That's Lex.
Alex.
Yeah, that's Lex.
Alexeva?
Yes.
Alexeva Rodriguez. That's kind of a contradictory name, isn't it? Is it like Russian and Spanish? Am I wrong? That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's the one.
Thank you, man. Thank you so
had to
much. I
shorten
really
his
appreciate
name
that.
to Alec for a long time because I couldn't say it
Alec.
properly.
Yeah.
And then he told me a shortened
Are we saying
version.
that right, dude?
Yeah, he's the one that's going to the castle.
Oh, sick, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. It's going to be great. Love you too, man. I really do.
And Alex said yes on the name thing. Hey, I think it's awesome you got a variation. My name's just boring.
Right. What, your name, Alicia?
Shut up.
Nobody can get your name right.
I know. Brandon
Okay.
will be the first to tell people how to say my name correctly.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, thanks, Alicia. I'm like, damn. Anyway, it's just a pet peeve of mine. All right, let's do no spin, fast draw from the sheath. We'll try that.
Oh, keeping it simple?
It should be all right.
He said his dad loved the Olympics. Alec did. Lex did.
Okay, I think I understand. That was a
Yeah.
name, right? Okay. So usually, if I was in here recording myself, I would throw with the same hand. I would toss, grab, throw. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna be throwing my left hand because I don't want it to take too long. And is it next week we're doing the giveaway?
No, it's
Okay,
yeah.
not this Thursday, but the following Thursday, we're doing a giveaway again for the $100 off of anything off of the site of Delta to Alpha. And thank you, Ace, again. Delta to Alpha has been really cool to me over the years. Really appreciate it. And then we also probably going to be doing a raffle. You'll have a chance to get a $300 fast draw timer, just like the one I have, brand new, still in the box. And I think we're going to do 20 bucks. 20 bucks a ticket. I think that's very fair.
Yeah.
That's
$20 a ticket.
that's pretty. I mean, what a chance. You know what I mean? And then anything that we make, we always put back in the channel, or it goes to Dangerfest, or helping get someone here. You know, whether it's pay food, gas, plane tickets.
Oh.
We are getting someone. Yo, $5, Rocky Mountain Bear. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Hell yeah.
You guys are killing
man.
us tonight. Thank you.
Happy
Very
Memorial
appreciative.
Day weekend, man.
Very,
Hope
very
you guys are having a good
appreciative.
time. I am.
The
All right, let's get a
Illuminati
couple
said the
practice throws out of the
timer.
way.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I think we're going to do that.
I don't. That's not set in stone. I think I need to ask
Double check with
Humphrey. if that's okay.
Right.
Because he gave it to me for free. He just wants to help promote my channel and promote knife throwing.
Well, he said he wanted you to make something off
And
of it.
I really want it to go to someone that really wants it too. So I think the $20 will kind of
curb that.
Yeah, because I would hate. I mean, it's fine, but I would hate to go to somebody and they would just not use it, or you know what I mean? Because they're rare. This is a very new thing that they're able to 3D print these things, put all the hardware in there, and sell them for $300, which is a steal. The first one was $2,000 that they built. That was years and years and years ago. But all right, shut up,
And even
Brandon.
just 2 years ago, we were looking at one that someone was going to make for us for $1,400. So
Yeah.
it's definitely come a long way.
Yeah, it's very, very cool what they're doing.
Jeff Kendall, you are correct. Remember the fallen ones this weekend.
Yes, thanks for all the veterans, yep, all that stuff. But having a fast draw timer is nice. You don't need one. I didn't have one for many, many years. As a matter of fact, this is the first one I've ever had that's mine. I'd borrowed Humphrey's a few times over the years, but you don't need it. You can practice at home, and I don't recommend practicing fast all the time. Just practice drawing and throwing. Slow is fast. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. That is such a true statement.
And Bear said, and you can get a longer cable to accommodate your needs.
Yeah. There's just an Ethernet. Is it Ethernet cable?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, stand us own, first time watching.
Thanks for watching, dude. All right,
Awesome.
hit this trick shot real quick. Oh.
Polywog asked, do you ever go to Blade Fest?
You mean Blade Show? I don't know what Blade Fest is, but Blade Show is the world's largest knife show, and it happens in Atlanta, Georgia, every June. Now, I would love to go, but it is expensive to go. The hotels are always booked. It's amazing. I wish I could go every year.
You've gone twice, right?
I've gone once.
Oh,
I've only gone once.
Oh,
I want to go bad. It would really, if I could meet those guys face to face, it would really make a big difference.
I know, Ben. Yes, Polywog said yes, that's what he meant. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, I would love to go, man. It just doesn't really, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me because most people that go are looking to buy or sell. And I don't have either one of those. I don't have any money to buy anything and I have nothing to sell personally. So I just go there to make connections and.
Oh, Rocky Mountain Bear, you're right. There's a Blade Show West as well.
Yeah, and I think there's one in Texas now as well. Yeah, there's one in Texas, Atlanta, and somewhere out, I think it's Cali, Northern Cali or something maybe.
Maybe there will come a point where we, don't have those income tax and fun stuff and we can go more places.
Doesn't get a lot better than that. Look at that bonus
yeah,
bowl,
baby.
baby. Yeah.
Awesome. Before you finish up, Christian of Tampa asked real quick, is there a type of steel?
Look at that, dude. This never gets old. I love this shit. I love knife throwing. Shit changed my life, man, and that's why I'm kind of doing this. So hopefully, someone out there can get into the sport and maybe change their lives. It does a lot for people's mental health, I'll tell you that.
Real quick before you get off, Christian
Yeah, sure.
of Tampa asked, is there a type of steel you prefer your knives to be made of?
No. Yo,
Hey,
thanks
Ziggy.
again, man. Thanks, Ziggy, dude. I appreciate that. I prepay for Dangerfest. Hell yeah, dude. We try to keep the price down because we want more people to come.
Yeah.
In the past, when I first started going to throws, dude, we were broke. We were so broke, dude. We were waiting. We paid in gas in change. And
My paycheck hit in the middle of the night.
Our paycheck hit, and so we're just trying to make everything accessible, man. And
you just do.
actually, Alicia, I think I'm going to keep throwing for a while.
Oh, that's fine. You can.
I'm going to stay on and throw with you guys just to mess around. I'm going to lose my help here in a second, but I just figured let's just do some throwing,
I can say.
Because we got nothing else going on. We went and ate earlier.
Have you heard from John?
John, no, I have not. But if you guys are free to stay on, I'm gonna throw for a while. Let's do some long distance, not long distance. Let's do some 7-meter stuff. I like throwing from far. Haven't thrown no spin this far in a while.
Aw, I love you too, Pollywog. Love on Betty.
Thank you guys so much for watching, participating. It means a lot.
Of course, we love all of you.
Yeah.
Can't wait to meet all of you in person at some point. Learn your real names to your
YouTube names. All right, let's try some no spin. I don't know about this far.
Oh, Jeff said Noah and I are about to throw with you.
Oh,
All
nice,
right.
dude. I don't have the, you got to click an option before you start the live stream, but I didn't click it. But it'd be cool to throw together. I haven't done that with anybody in a while. I don't think I can do that from here. Oh, shit. What'd I do? What?
Are you still on? You're still playing on my part, but I got a
What is going on?
Nope, you're gone. You cut it.
There it is. Sorry. I
Hold
I
up.
was trying to push buttons. I don't know if I can add anybody. I'm sorry about that.
Hold on.
Ooh, I can throw this far.
Oh, there you go. He's back.
Oh.
Oh, all right. You've got a bunch throwing with you. Lex is throwing.
Good.
All right, let's have a throw party.
That'd be cool if we could have like a big screen and have a bunch of different.
Like everybody join in and do like
yeah,
the projector.
that'd be kind of busy though if you had more than
You could do like a
3
Zoom.
or 4 people.
Yeah.
A Zoom meeting.
A Zoom. You could do
That'd
like,
be cool. We could all take turns. Someone could throw. We would stop, watch them. Then the next person could throw.
Right.
That might not be a bad idea, really. Like online, real-time competition. That'd be cool. Ooh. Oops. Ooh, man. My no spin is getting better.
Sweet.
It's getting better.
Justin Heights throwing too, practicing with all of us.
Nice. Throw every day. Throw every day. It helps so much. If you want to get better at knife throwing, throw every day if you can, at least for 10, 15 minutes. It doesn't seem like a lot, but over time, it makes a big difference.
I lost my.
Although I don't think I've ever thrown for 10 or 15 minutes, ever.
No,
It's usually
I don't think you.
Minimum an hour. Woo! That was bad. Pretty stoked on some of my fly paths, though. All right, let's see. Let me try to get a little velocity.
Oh, Jamie Marie joined.
Yo,
What the hell, Jamie? You put your message, then retracted it. I saw it.
Pumatang.
Pumatang. Pumatang kicked some. She had a real good session at Broken Feather.
Yeah. Everybody threw pretty damn good, actually. I heard a lot of people put up their personal bests and stuff. It's just always cool to see that. Everybody's improving. Even, I don't know, there's, Brad Spring, for example.
Holy cow! That
He finished
one.
4th.
That one, he was.
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, I didn't know. Because he's the type of guy that doesn't really post
No.
videos or nothing, and he shows up and hits 4th place.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Out of nowhere, kind of a dark horse.
Jerry Parker's on. He just got on. He said,
What's up, Jerry?
Lost some pounds, homeboy? Nope, it's the hairdo. We missed you. I'm sorry about your plane.
Yeah, dude. Planes suck.
We're going to definitely have to work on this Dangerfest.
Several people's planes got canceled. Scott Ertley couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, Carmack's plane got canceled. He had to stay the night.
That's right, it did.
The airlines are out of control, dude. They're pretty unreliable anymore. And they're so expensive, and it's like riding a flying Greyhound bus.
Jerry, I got a shirt for you that we had for like 2 Dangerfest to go. And I still have it, so you have to make it this year.
Whoop, that went far.
And Karma's keeping tabs on you again this year at Dangerfest. She's going to make sure you eat and have your meds.
Yeah, keep stuff out of your eye. You should wear safety glasses or something, dude.
It was just as sugar, everything was off.
Or put them in a bubble and roll them around.
Right? Yes, I'm pretty sure it's the 3/4 sleeve. It's the Clockwork Orange shirt.
No.
Of
This
Jerry.
one?
No.
Oh, the one that you have. Oh,
Yeah.
the Clockwork one. Oh, do we still have that for him? Damn.
Yeah, we were going to give it to him this year, but he didn't. Jerry said, "Who needs eyes?" I know, that's what you were like last year. We had to keep you alive.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open. I almost got some toothpicks to
Yeah,
make
they're
sure
overrated.
you were going to stay with me.
I got 4 of them.
But anyway, so she's got you covered. Make sure you tell your wife, we got you covered this year.
My nose spin's getting better.
Go, Justin Height said, did my first can pin. I'm having fun.
Good. All right, let's mix it up. We'll do no spin, half spin, and half spin. I'll just try to throw. Oh, we're getting low on battery. I forgot. All right, we'll try some sidearm here.
Oh, shoot, you can't plug in your battery, can you? No.
No, I can. 20% will get us.
Will you lose your microphone if you do?
No.
Oh, okay.
It has a slot in the side.
Okay, I'll get you.
Woo!
Oh, I'll let you use this one then. Let me get your extension cord.
It's okay, babe.
Are you sure?
I'm not gonna go live for another half hour or hour.
Okay.
30, I had 60%, so that's 30% in an hour, a little over an hour, so we'll be good for another 20 minutes. Okay, that was sidearm, half spin. Let's do some overhand half spin. I really like this throw because I can get a lot of velocity with my whip throw. I'm snapping my arm. Ah!
You know, Dom, you can just come here and, get that 8.5 danger that he's throwing.
I'll give you 7 inches of danger.
Dom said, I need that 8.5 of danger that you're throwing.
Keep in mind, I think some people ordered the wrong ones. These are my everyday throwers. These are 3/16, these are quarter inch thick. Now these are 440C stainless. Now the real 8.5 inches of danger is 80 CRV2, very, very strong. And these are made by Lewis Prince steel knives. So it's just an exceptional build quality. And these are the bee's knees. There's only a few left. Oh, okay. No spin, half spin, half spin,
Oh.
half spin.
Jamie Marie just said her sister told her that the All-American Rejects are playing pop-up concert for free. Just need to send them a request. We should
Yes,
have them come to the throw.
they are. Well, I don't think it's going to be by then, but yes, they are popping up in backyards.
Man.
Yeah, I saw someone post today or yesterday in South Bend, Indiana. They already had a place set up. They were like, hey, All-American Rejects, come. And they had a badass field and like pavilion and stuff already set up for them. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. They were a pretty big band back in the early 2000s. And they went viral again recently just by showing up and playing parties. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Probably gives them back more meaning of why they started doing it.
Yeah, they're a pretty good band. Not my favorite, but I'd go. That'd be a fun show.
It would be so much fun, Jamie Marie, but we'd have to be done before midnight so they could play.
Oh. Who wants to see me blow up that lighter? I'm gonna try it again. That thing pissed me off earlier.
Are you gonna do no spin or are you gonna hit it with Tomahawk?
It doesn't matter. I'll hit it.
I know. Cool with the Tomahawk though. You could show off your Larry Tomahawk again though.
True. Where is that lighter?
Where were you just throwing at, babe?
Just in front of 7 meters. I put it too high. Damn it. I forgot I gotta light the candle. Shiza. Give me a second here, kids. It's gonna be worth it if I can hit it.
Okay, so Dom asked, so the ones you're throwing are the same ones he got from D2A, which is right.
Yeah, my 8.5 inches of danger.
Yeah. And he said your EDC was super good. Yes, the EDC is the other one. Jamie Marie, I told them all of my luck with breaking all 3 of your Tomahawk handles this past weekend.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, actually.
She goes, ha, oops. Right.
It happens.
No, when she responded to me when I said I told him that I hadn't told him that they were her Tomahawk handles that I broke.
Ow! All right, hopefully one candle does it. All right.
All right, let's get this lighter this time, baby.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. All right, we're going. What, you gonna say throw better?
No, Dom just said, Jamie, I brought your lunch meat home, and I just was thinking about it sitting in that cooler.
Go eat it. It's fermented now. All right, we're going long distance. I gotta hit that lighter, and there's gonna be a really cool explosion.
Oh, it spit out the candle. It was like a sizzle.
How did I hit it in 2 throws from almost 6 meters?
You were just
Fuck!
It did hit.
Oh yeah, I got it.
It just sizzled.
Well, sometimes it blows out the candle because it's under pressure.
Right.
It's just, it happens. I need to do one again where I put the lighter inside the can and stick it above the candle. That's pretty cool. Come on!
We need a fireball.
Fireballs are cool.
Jamie, you should see the property now. We did a bunch of work on it yesterday. Well, Brandon did like 6 hours of weed eating and all that other stuff. And we got part of the garden in. And
Stapler, one of the best things I got for the range. Okay. So that was half spin. Earlier in the video, I was trying to do a no spin stick at 5 meters and failed miserably. I was hitting all around that bitch. Ah! Come on, dude!
there it is. I
Yo,
felt that heat from here.
My overhand half spin is fire right now, dude. Come on, literally. Look at them shits.
There it is, baby. There
That
it is.
was dope.
That was dope.
Dude, 3 throws, 2 of them hit the lighter from 20 feet.
Well,
Come get some.
might have just still been a
Now,
little.
if anybody wants to donate any money after that, I'll understand.
Jamie Marie said, dude, can't say throw better today.
Yeah, no, I'm throwing pretty gooder.
Yeah. Well, you missed it at the beginning, Jamie Marie, so he did. He learned how to throw better.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. We do this usually every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We do giveaways. I'll teach you anything you want to know for free. All you have to do is ask. If you got any value out of this, You're welcome to donate. You don't have to, or
Right.
just like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I go live. And hit me up if you have any questions about Dangerfest and any other knife throws that happen in the United States or even the world, and I'll try to get the information for you. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Have a great
Peace.
week.
Later. Throw every day.